Hey YouTube family, welcome to Come Get Your Nibble On. Now if this is the first time you're tuning into this channel, just to let you know, we're going to be cooking up some simple and great recipes. So come on, let's get started. Now today we're going to be making a sandwich called an Italian ring, and I have all my ingredients in here laid out. It's basically an Italian sandwich. We're going to be using some Italian seasoning. We have some croissants here. I have turkey, ham, and I have turkey, pepperonis, and I have smoked turkey and some cheese. I have some provolone cheese. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a ring out of the croissants. So first thing we need to do is do the base for our ring. So we're gonna open our croissants, and we're gonna layer them. So we're gonna do piece by piece. Time to tear them apart. Try to keep the dough from stretching. So we're gonna pull it, and we're gonna make a base. So we use the bowl here. Oh, we do have some parchment paper, so you do have to put it on the parchment paper. So we're gonna do a base here, and the bowl here is to make the base, the ring of the sandwich. So that's why we need the bowl in the center. So we're gonna just put it together, and we're gonna layer it in a circle. So we're gonna need 2 cans of the croissant. So you can use any brand, any type you want, or whatever. But we're gonna stretch it out. And we're gonna go around, and we're gonna layer the whole thing till it goes all the way around. And then we're gonna connect more with the other package. So you just wanna make sure everything is connected to each other. We're just gonna do layers and layers until it's gone, and then we're gonna put other layers on top. So we're gonna kind of just tuck it in like so. Doesn't matter how you stack it, because it's all gonna get folded into each other. Because we just want to fill up the gaps, so we'll be able to wrap the sandwich. Okay, so we're gonna put that package. Once you pop it, it opens right up. Other layers. Just kind of tear it apart. The dough gets a little crazy, but as long as you can pull it out, it's good. Okay, so we're gonna fill in the gaps. Just go around. We're gonna add more to all the open areas. It gets a little messy, but it'll work. By the time we get done, all the gaps should be filled up. It doesn't have to be perfect or pretty. You just want to make sure all your gaps are closed up so you can close up your sandwich when you get ready to wrap it. Got a little rip, but you can repair it because it's all dough. So you can always go in and fix it. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Basically, it looks like a star when you get finished. So. Okay. So you're making a round off. Okay, just about done. Okay, so we're gonna close it in. Basically, this is all you need to do, and we'll fix it off. So you're going to use your cheese. Crazy one here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the mozzarella cheese around, because we're going to make layers. It's going to be a ring wrapped sandwich. So you're going to put the mozzarella on here first, all the way around. You might not have to use all of it. You can use as much cheese as you want. You don't have to measure it. Just, you go by eye. You just want to put it all around. You're going to stack it. Then we're going to put the peppers down. It just goes by how much you want to add, your taste. If you like a lot of peppers, use a lot of peppers. If you don't, just use a little. These peppers bring great flavor to the sandwich. It brings the flavor out in the sandwich. So you can use mild, hot, or however you want your sandwich to be. I'm using some mild peppers today, so this is what we're doing. Just want to go around the whole circle of the sandwich. Okay. Now we're going to add a little Italian seasoning to this. Let's go around. You can also add fresh basil if you like basil on your sandwich. You can add fresh basil if you want to put that on there. But I use Italian seasoning because it has everything in it, all the flavors in it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use some turkey. This is turkey ham. You're going to go around and slice it. Just gonna basically go around in a circle the whole sandwich. Just layering everything. You can double your meat, stack the meat on top. You want a large sandwich, you can add as much meat as you want. You can put 3 different meats on here, 4 different meats, whatever kind of meat you like, you can add it. Just depends on whatever you like. Just gonna go around and add it. Okay. So you think it's enough. If you don't want to put any more, you don't have to. Just put as much as you want on here. Okay. Then we're gonna add the pepperonis. We're gonna layer them, put them down. They're a little curly, so we just put them all together. Once we wrap the sandwich, it'll be fine. Just basically one around, putting them on here. This brings good flavor too, gives it that Italian flavor, those pepperonis. Try to squeeze as many as you can on there, cover these gaps in. Okay. Then we're gonna add our turkey. Gonna put our turkey on there. It's best to use like thin sliced meats. Don't put like really thick meats on here. So if you got a slicer, go to the deli, get some thin sliced meat, or you can get the meat that's already thin sliced. The lunch meat that's already thin sliced. This is smoked turkey breast. So you want to stack it up as high as you can. Put as much meat as you want to put in there. If you like a lot of meat, add a lot of meat. It's good to put a good amount on there because once you wrap the sandwich, it's going to be full. And if you don't put a lot of meat on there, the sandwich won't be full. So you want to get on there as much as you can. It's good. Like I said, I have a thin slice, so it'll be easier to layer it. So we're going to get it all around. Circle here. Then the last thing we're going to put on here is our provolone cheese. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Maybe one more slice here. Okay, then we're gonna take our provolone cheese. The provolone cheese comes in whole, so what we do, we're only gonna use 8 slices. You cut it in half, and we're gonna use 8 slices. So 8 slices should cover up this whole ring. Just go around, we're gonna put it here, all the way around. You're going to see the reason why we have this bowl here as soon as I lift it, and the base, what the bowl does. Okay, so we're going to put our cheese here. And then we got a little sea salt. I'm going to add a little salt. I'm going to put a little more Italian seasoning on it. We're going to do a little black pepper. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to lift the bowl. And you see we have a ring. So now we have to seal in the sandwich. So this is the reason for that. You're going to close it up. And you're gonna lift and tuck. And it's gonna stick because it's doughy. So we're gonna go all the way around, and we're gonna lift, and we're gonna tuck. So all the triangles are tucked under the sandwich. We got a little split like some of my dough. opened up. That's okay. You can. It's a doughy, so you can put it together. So you kind of pull it and tighten it the best way you can. It doesn't matter how you get it under there. Just stick it because it's doughy, so it'll seal itself. Just keep going all the way around until it's tucked under. So I'm going to rotate it so I don't have to walk around with the sandwich to fix it. So now we're going to go and we're going to keep tucking and tucking. All of it's going to cook together when it cooks. Bottom base, you're going to tuck it. You want to leave it like little slits. That's going to be our guides to cut our sandwich too once it's done. So we're just going to tuck it all the way around. Tuck it. Now we're going to put this in the oven for like 30 minutes or till it's golden brown at 375. So see how that is? It's perfect. So 2 more slits here. Tuck it. We got one more slit here. And we're gonna tuck it and put it under. Pull it over a little bit. Cover it. We want it open like this. So that's why we have the parchment paper under here so it can cook. Any excess, we can pull it out. I'm gonna add a little more Italian seasoning on top. And a little more salt. And then we're gonna stick it in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and show you the results.